Okay, welcome to our broadcast, everybody. So we're talking today about doing some advanced programming techniques in your shopping cart inside Volusion for shipping. And I do get this question quite a bit, although the one caveat I'm going to give out front here as we get started is in most cases, I really encourage my clients to build any shipping expense into the price of their products and then just offer free shipping on everything on the site. That way we don't have to deal with any programming in of live shipping rates or flat fees or shipping over a certain amount is free. I just think in today's world with the existence of Amazon Prime, for us to compete really well, we have to just offer free shipping as much as we can. And I know that's not always possible. I know some of you guys have, and this is where this would apply most, if you have a website where you sell some really, really low-end, cheaper items, but then you also sell some higher-end stuff, it's really difficult to build in shipping expense into an item that only costs a couple of bucks, because then just to get it shipped out, this pack of crayons is going to cost 12 bucks, right? And who's going to pay 12 bucks for a little box of crayons? So items that are small are difficult in that regard, but the way a lot of places handle it, and you'll see this done on places like Walmart, you see Target employ this strategy, you even see Amazon employ this strategy to a point. They basically will say, hey, anything that's under a certain amount of money is going to be a flat fee of $5, $6, $7. And then if your total in your shopping cart is over a certain amount of money, then we'll negate that flat fee and give it to you all for free shipping. And so that's the scenario here. So if you look at my screen, here's what we're going to look at, and we're going to do an example of how to set this up on Volusion. Here's the scenario. Number one, you want to run free shipping on your site over a certain amount ordered. So we already established that. That's the plan. Number two, you want to charge a fixed shipping amount if the total order doesn't exceed that amount. And the numbers, the inputs we're going to use here are going to be $7 as a flat rate on all orders that are less than $49. Anything over $49, we're going to say on this site is going to be free. So to illustrate that point, let me just bring up Walmart as an example. And let's see if we can find something a little cheaper within Walmart. Let's find like I'm just going to pull something up as an example here. Something cheaper is what I'm looking for, just to illustrate this point. Well, that's not going to work because that item's not available. Let's go find something else. How about yeah, here you go. This is a good example. Okay, take this item off of Walmart right now. I'll zoom in just a little bit so you can see this better. Notice that it's $5.14, okay? So pretty cheap, but Walmart can't afford to ship that. If you're only going to buy this thing for $5.14, they're going to charge you shipping on it, which is pretty common. So in black here, I'm going to circle kind of what their policy is like and how this isn't really uncommon at all. Okay, so let me put a box around this. See this right here? They say orders under $35, and I'm going to underline that, orders under $35 ship for $6. And then they do free 2-day shipping on orders of $35 or more. So they're basically, we're doing the same thing as Walmart is, and this is very common on a lot of major retailers. Pick a base fee, and in our example, it's going to be $7. That's the cost of shipping if you don't exceed a certain dollar value in your shopping cart, okay? So not that I'm saying you should do it that way. I mean, if it works out in your situation where you've got really cheap items and you feel like this would be a better bet than making everything free shipping. I'm okay with that. Let me make sure you know how to do it. But otherwise, if you're selling an item that mostly is a little more expensive and it's not going to be a big deal to build in shipping into the price, I would prefer that. It makes you a little more marketable just to say, hey, everything on our site, no matter what you choose, shipping is free. So, but the big players do this, so it's definitely something we can do on our Volusion store. So let me pull us off of this, and let's actually take our example store today, which is going to be here at Uptown Pearl, and we're gonna go sign into this. Let's get signed into the admin real fast. And I'm going to go a little fast. I'm going to get here into the dashboard. Once I'm in the dashboard, guys, if you've ever really made any changes to the shipping on your site, you go settings, and then you go right here to shipping, okay? Now, it's a simple two-step process when you get here. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to this free shipping area. And right now, I mean, this is an active site, so they've already got some active shipping already created here. You probably won't have anything there. So you're going to want to add a shipping rate. Okay, so I'm going to go add rate right here, okay? And I'm going to call this free shipping. And we're going to make it active on the website. And we're going to scroll down here to qualifying orders. And rather than just hitting free shipping on all orders, we're going to do free shipping on specific orders. Okay, so I'm going to make sure we select that. And under the price range, this is where we're going to put in our range. So we're going to say orders of, what did we decide? $49, right? $49. $49 to orders of $25,000. Okay, we're not going to have orders that big, so we're just going to put a really high number here. Orders within this range right here are going to be free shipping. Save. Okay, does that make sense? You have to create the range there of where free shipping falls. So you'll notice this is my new shipping rule right here. Free shipping between $49 and $25,000. And it's basically telling the shopping cart, if the cart total is from these ranges, that any shipping costs will be negated, okay? So that's all set up correctly. Now, we need to scroll down here. We don't want to do live rates. We want to do a flat rate. This is where we set up our expense, our flat rate expense. So I'm going to add a rate here. And I'm going to call this shipping cost. Right, we'll label it. This is going to show up in the shopping cart, so we want to make sure this looks good. We're going to activate it. And then we're going to come down here to qualifying orders. And we're going to do a price range. We want to do anything from 1 penny to a maximum of 39, well, let's see, $48.99, right? Because at $49, we say that shipping is free. So if you order something on this store and your total shopping cart value is between a penny and $48.99, then we're going to charge you a flat rate, okay? And what that flat rate is, you put right up here where it says base, okay? So I'm going to put in whatever I want that rate to be. In this case, what did we say? We said $7, right? I'm just going to put in the number 7 there, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, with that being done, we're ready to test out the shopping cart and make sure it works. So what I usually will do is I'll log out first. Step 1 is to always log out. You don't want to be logged in as an admin when you're testing out your shipping. You want to be doing it just like a customer would do it. So I'm logged out. I'm onto the home page. There's actually something already in my shopping cart. Let me just check here and clear that out. Let's empty out this item. Okay, so there's nothing in the shopping cart on the site. Let's test it. Let's first test it by ordering something here that's less than our free shipping amount. So I'm going to grab this little set of earrings for $12. But stop for just a second. One thing that we need to do, you'll notice it says this item qualifies for free shipping. Okay, I don't know if we'd want that on our site. See, that kind of happens by default. And the reason why that is showing up is because inside the product settings of this item, I have it selected as a free shipping item. But that doesn't make sense, right? Because this doesn't really qualify for free shipping unless it's over that certain amount. So I guess I have a couple of options here. Either I could edit what this says right here, or let's log back into the account and let's just simply change that setting. So let me sign back in as an admin. Okay, I'm signed in as the admin now. Let's edit this product. Sales tax, Jim, is outside of the bounds of these numbers. Sales tax won't be figured in here. So if it's you know, if you spend 15 or whatever it is, $45, and then the sales tax puts you over the 49, you won't qualify for free shipping. It's just what's in your shopping cart, if that makes sense. Good question. So if I scroll down here, this said it was qualifying for free shipping. Well, I can change that under, I believe it's pricing. I'm sorry, it's shipping. So advanced info, right? Advanced info, and then shipping, and then this right here. It's selected as a free shipping item. Now in this case, I would deselect it, right? Because it's not necessarily a free shipping item. I think anything on my site that's $49 or over, I could leave that selected. But since this is lower, I can't say it's free shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and deselect. Okay, and I'll save it. And then let's go back out to the shop, or let's go back out. Let's log out of our admin and then act as if we're a customer again. So let's do just that. So I'm going to come up here to the top right. I'm going to log out. And here I am back on the site. Okay, so let's go back to earrings and let's add this same set, the Katie, into our shopping cart. You'll notice now that there's no free shipping that it says. So great, we're going to click add to bag. We're going to view the cart. And we're going to hope this got created correctly. So right here, you're not going to see any shipping calculated. You're going to say, okay, 12 bucks, this is what I want. Proceed to checkout. And as of right now, initially, it's going to say no shipping. Shipping and handling, it'll say 0. But look, you've got to actually fill out the form first before that'll calculate. So let's just test it. Let's say, let's just put in a fake address here. Okay, all just fake information we're putting in just for the sake of testing this out. Okay, put in our registration. Okay, now usually when you get down here and you click residential, this is where it gives you some shipping options. Now notice when I hit please select, it's giving me this option, shipping cost of $7. That's the only option, and it's the only option because my order doesn't qualify for free shipping because I'm at 12 bucks. So you'll notice now once I selected that, see what it did? It changed the pricing here. So it means we set it up correctly, right? Of course, I'm not gonna follow through on the order right now. But let's just change this up. So let's abandon this shopping cart for just a sec. And let's add in a few more products to get that over a certain amount. So I'm going to add 2 of these to my cart. Okay, we're at $36 now. And I'm going to go add maybe, let's add this product right here. Add the bag. That puts us up to $65.99. So in theory, we should qualify for free shipping now, right? Let's go view our cart and let's check out and see if it worked. We've got everything here, 65, proceed to checkout. Okay, so it's still saying $65. If all my information is filled out, let's go, actually I think I have to reload this page or something. Okay, anyway, so I would reload this page, fill out all of my information, and then I would get a free shipping option there at the bottom, and then shipping would show up as nothing. So it actually should be as easy as that, guys. No other changes need to be made. We'd qualify for free shipping, and then we would place order and check out and be good to go. So I mean, it's easy. It's as easy as that. Now, sometimes when you're programming stuff into the shopping cart like this, it does get a little frustrating because you can make a mistake and something may not be working correctly, right? So you always need to make sure things are activated. And in fact, hold on just a sec here. Let me reload this page. Yes, okay. Yep. All right. So let me log out and just check all the, or let me sign in. Sorry, we're not signed into our admin here. So let's sign in. And let's just make sure everything's set up correctly. So let's go to dashboard again. Let's go to settings and then shipping. Let's just make sure everything's good to go. This shouldn't be active right now, so I should deactivate that. I don't know why that was active. If you want to delete a shipping method that you put in, you can just hit the trash box. And then, so don't pay any mind to the live rates. These were there these were there before. We could delete those out if we want. Flat rate, you have the active, the $7 one, so that should be good to go. Yeah, everything's good here. So, guys, if you do this on your site and you can't get it to work, I mean, obviously you can contact your coach about it. But if you'll follow my steps, just like we did, just right here, this should actually fix a lot of your shipping concerns if you're trying to do this. And I would say this is the most common form of shipping on Volusion. Now, next week we may do a little bit more Volusion training to show you some other scenarios. I know some of you guys like to actually calculate live rates like this, where based on the weight of the item, it'll actually give a real-time price for shipping. I don't love this method, but this is a method that sometimes is used. Anyway, maybe you just have a flat rate on everything on your site. You're like, hey, no matter how much you buy, every order, it's a flat rate of $5. There's no free shipping at all, right? You can do anything you want here. It's a pretty advanced system, but I would say the most common thing to do on your store is just free shipping across the board, build in any shipping expense into your price, or run something like this. Free shipping on all orders over $150, and if it's lower than that, it's a base rate of $8 an order or whatever it is. And largely those numbers will depend on your supplier, right? So before you can really do any of this, you need to learn what your supplier's shipping policies are like. Here's where it gets a little more complicated. If you have 3 or 4 different suppliers with all kinds of different shipping methods and rates, and some of them are free shipping over $100 and others are free shipping over $200, and flat rates of $6 or flat rates of $12, or it can get really confusing if you have a lot of suppliers, which is one reason why when you're first starting your site, we try to recommend that you don't have a ton of suppliers. You just work with 1 or 2, so that calculating and putting in policies like this is very easy. If you have too many suppliers, you can see how this could get really convoluted very quickly. So you have to be careful with that. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful to you guys. This is just one of the most common methods. Certainly, if you do get a lot of suppliers that you're using, figure out a way just to build in the costs and offer free shipping. And, if that means that your lower priced items are priced way too high, well, you know what, so be it. I mean, you're not making a ton of money on your lower priced items anyway. For most businesses, those are just, loss leaders and their way to get people into your store. to encourage them to make purchases anyway. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful. Guys, we'll be doing some more shipping and Volusion training next time. Thanks for sticking around, and we will see you guys on Wednesday of next week. Thanks again.